Hey, this is Brian with Cromwell Media, and today we are with the Volunteer Owensboro segment brought to you by AMVETS Post 75. We have Crossroads. We have Miss Haley H. I don't want to ruin your name, but she's from Crossroads. She is a board chair and a volunteer. Miss Haley, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
So you're going to have to tell everybody what your last name is because I'm going to tear it up.
It's Huskisson.
Awesome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So we're talking a little bit about Crossroads today. Tell everybody what Crossroads is. What do y'all do?
Crossroads is a food pantry, the only emergency overnight shelter for women and children in Davis County, and it is Nana's Cupboard that supplies food to seniors in our commodity program.
So how do you get, you mentioned the pantry, how do you get the food in the pantry, like donations or tell them how you get the food there?
We get the food from donations from the community, food drives from like the Postal Service. We are part of Tri-State Food Bank. We get USDA foods, but with our needs being high like they are right now, anything helps with food donations, so we're very appreciative of it all.
So you have people who stay there at the shelter. Is it only women or is it
women and children?
Women and children. Mm-hmm. How many beds do you currently
We have 20 beds, 10 sets of bunk beds, and we are full every night. And actually right now we're turning people away because we don't have enough beds to sleep them.
So you also use volunteers to help as well. So
yes.
Let's talk about a little about what it looks like for the volunteer. What would they be doing? How do they reach out to volunteer?
On the food pantry side, they can actually go to our Facebook page, which is Crossroads Inc., or you can go to our website, which is crossroadsowensboro.org, and there's a form on there you can fill out for volunteers for either the food pantry side or the shelter side, either one. John Locker is our food pantry director, and Macy French is our shelter director, and either one of them can reach out to you as into what your group, individuals, whatever you want to come and do, they could get with you on volunteering. Awesome.
So I'm going to give the mic to you. It's open to whatever you want to talk about. Let's talk about Crossroads and what you guys are looking for, what's some needs that you need.
All right.
Maybe give them some numbers. See how many, show them how many people that you've helped in this community over a certain amount of time.
Okay. Well, I'll give you background. We started back in 2006, so we will be 20 years old next year, as on the food pantry, the hunger relief side. Now, our shelter's only been open since 2016, but we have thousands of women and children that have crossed our doorstep. We were in a church, and then we moved out of the basement out of the church into our own facility on 1631 Breckenridge Street in 2014. It took us 2 years to open the shelter to sleep 20 people. And we have surpassed that as we have bunk beds now, and we are two separate programs, as in we keep them separate. The food pantries on the back side of the building and the shelters on the front side of the building. We have made some tremendous upgrades thanks to the Impact 100 grant that we received in 2023 to make our facility more safe and secure, as in new flooring, bullet-resistant glass, steel doors, doors in our food pantry area that helps the volunteers see on the other side of people coming through. Everything has just been made so much better, more security cameras and things like that. We were really excited to get that grant. The $100,000 helped out so much with making that facility safe and secure for the ones that come to us. Just some numbers that we have recently this year, that we have been serving on our food pantry side. The need has increased so much over the months. People aren't working, the need is just there. From January until May, we served 3,470 families. We added 288 new families. We served 10,929 people through our food pantry just from January till May. That's not counting June, so we're going to probably double that by the time the end of the year comes. We gave out 3,908 boxes of food. We do have a diabetic program where we give extra food out, or specific food out for diabetic family members. We also have a Nana's Cupboard program that works with our senior commodity program. We have around 411-ish on our senior commodity program, and we probably have 22 grandparents that are raising between 50 and 55 grandchildren that get food assistance from us to help with that through our Nana's Cupboard. just some numbers of food that we have given out so far this year, pound wise. We have given out 190,922 pounds of food, which is equivalent to X number of elephants, if that's just throwing it out there. I love that analogy because you know how much an elephant weighs.
I love how we use like the measurement scale as like animals.
Yes,
like,
but elephants are tremendous, animals. And you figure out how many thousands of pounds of food you give out, you compare it to them. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Through our one little building on the back side of that and through an alley drive-through, we take care of people. We do have on the food pantry side, we have quite a few volunteers that are working through the RSVP program, and they probably give us over 200 hours a month on that side. Now, Crossroads to Hope Emergency Overnight Shelter, like I said before, we are the only emergency overnight shelter in Davis County for women and children that can literally walk up to the door and need a place to stay, and we will let them in. There's not really any intake paperwork. We do have some forms that they have to fill out. But if they walk up to the door and we have room for them, we're going to let them in.
That's amazing.
So, but so far this year, we have slept 2,411. We've had, that's through May, and we've had 152 new guests that have never crossed our doorstep. We have never seen them before. Now, some of those 2,411 people that come in have been with us before, maybe a day, maybe a month, maybe 2 weeks, and then they've come back or whatever. But we have to count them because we're an emergency overnight shelter. We have to count them as a person because they crossed our doorstep. Mm-hmm. It's not. We do keep track of them as in if they're returning guests and things like that, so we know who is, but there's still a person that came and stayed with us and that we were able to help. We give them, every night they come in at 7, they get a meal provided by different organizations, individuals, churches in our community. We have meals for them every night. They stay with us. We try to work with other organizations in our community to get them assistance with housing, jobs, anything that we can help them to better their situation from where they are at now. If it takes a while, they can stay with us as long as they have to. But we are going to work with them and with others to get them in a better spot in their life. We're averaging right now 18 to 20, and there are a lot of nights that we're turning people away right now because we don't have enough beds.
So we need to get the word out. We need people to help. Maybe expansion's the answer, or maybe there's something else. Mm. Maybe there's something else that we kind of need to talk about, right?
Yeah.
But Haley, I appreciate you coming in, talking about Crossroads, talking to everybody about Crossroads, because there's a lot of people that might not know about it. Some people have family members, some people have neighbors, somebody that you just met, somebody that needs help, that needs a place.
Yep.
So thank you again for coming in.
Thank
you to Volunteer Owensboro. Thank you to AMVETS Post 75.